It's not circuit civil cases, it's family civil cases, child support, paternity actions, dependency actions, administrative child support actions, juvenile actions. This is what has inundated our court system. This is our future of our society, are the children. And we need judges like myself, like Jerry on that bench, who have experience in dealing with family law issues. I've been practicing family law in my 17th year now. I also clerked with Delegal America when I was in law school. Bankruptcy law from Atlantic, J. Roy while I was in law school. So I have another 4 years on top of my attorney experience in law fields, much like Jerry. Prior to that, I was a federal law enforcement officer with the Central Intelligence Agency. We call it the CIA, right? And prior to that, I was in the Marine Corps, guarding your embassies abroad in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and Vienna, Austria. What I bring to your bench is diversity of life. I'm a general contractor and a roofing contractor with open and running companies since 2006. I value the product I put on your roofs, and I cover the society from the rain and the elements that the earth gives us. Okay? Need to rub it out. Pretty good. I want to serve you. Okay? My opponent, great guy, great attorney. He's a transplant to the Jacksonville area after law school. I believe he's about 25 years old. I was here since I was 2 years old. I call myself a Jacksonville native. And I went to Terry Parker High School. Some of us know that name. Went to Jacksonville University. Many of us know that name. And then I went to Florida Coastal School of Law. While I was up in the CIA, I called my dad one day. I said, "Dad, I got great news for you." He said, "What is it, son?" One that never really gave me a lot of accolades. I said, "Dad," I said, "I got accepted to George Washington Law School." He goes, "And what's the bad news?" I said, "I can afford room and board or books and tuition. Which one do you want?" True story. He goes, "Happens to be, I'm reading the Sunday newspaper, son. They're opening up a law school here in town. I got room and board. Get your butt back down to Jacksonville." So that's what happened. Came back down to Jacksonville, went to law school, first class of the Florida Coastal School of Law. No intention of litigating. No intention of staying in Jacksonville. My calling was back to serve our country at the CIA. I met my beautiful wife, okay? And we had a child named Dominic, and we moved a mile from my home. Home was turned into my home of 42 years. After my dad passed away, we moved back into the family home, which is just a mile away. So a very short umbilical cord there, right? So I moved back in, and unfortunately, the calls of our society struck upon our life, and we got divorced. We have a very strong co-parenting relationship. Her name is Esther, and I have to say we've been divorced, I want to say 10 years this August. It's not always pleasant. Divorce is not pleasant. It wreaks havoc in our lives. A year after our divorce is when our havoc wrecked, and we went through some ugliness. But we quickly learned what co-parenting was about. And right now, I have to say, many attorneys like Jerry, who mediates with me, I'm a mediator, I'll get to that point, really strive on me as a mediator to lean on our parents in need to teach them how to be strong co-parents. We need that experience on our bench, not only from attorneys who litigate family law, but also from an experienced mediator. What does a mediator do? Has anybody been in a divorce situation, child support situation, paternity situation, any of those? In Florida, we have to go to mediation. You have a neutral third party who is trained to be impartial. That word impartiality should be very, very important to everybody who might be in front of a judge. I want to say 150, 200 hours of training on how to be impartial. A judge is supposed to be impartial and neutral, not swayed by any party politics, not swayed by any donors or anybody named on this ticket. I will not have any public endorsements. It's not because I don't have it. It's because I do not think that judicial candidate should have a publicly endorsed sponsor from whether it's the sheriff's office, public defender's, state attorney's office, the fireman's, city council. It's not because my opponent has those endorsements. I don't want to be on the bench or a litigant in front of a judge who got sponsored with the sheriff's office, wondering if that judge is going to sway a ruling and not be totally impartial because of the next election coming down, who's going to be his endorsement. That's not how I work. I have training on impartiality. I see both sides of the argument. I will rule on your case based on the law that's in front of me on the books, and based on the facts that you or your attorney presents to me. I'm asked sometimes about specific questions. What do you think about A? What do you think about B? Here's what I answer. See that white box over here? I might hate white boxes. I can't stand white boxes that are open in a chair in the back of the room. That's my personal feeling. But when somebody comes to my court to argue about that white box, I have to look at the laws that's on the records. If the laws say it's legal and it's okay to have that white box open in the chair in the back room, it does not matter how my feelings, how my upbringing, how my religious beliefs play a part in that. If it's legal and just to have a white box open in the back room, that's what I have to uphold. I want to be your neutral, impartial, fair circuit court judge. I want to bring the diversity of my life to you, the training as a Marine, the leadership traits I bring as a Marine, federal police officer, my corporate history, to the bench for you. Thank you.